Now we are going to be talking about the defense in NBA 2K26, how they made the changes. A lot of people are scared because they have realized now 2K is going to be a pair green window. Mike Wayne said NBA 2K19, and I think he said 20. He said one of those. Yeah, I think he said those two were pair green windows. They just had like RNG, a little bit slightly RNG on the edges. I guess on the edges of the green window. So like maybe if you slightly like was just an inch there, they would give you the shot, which was those whites that would go in those times. But now it's going to be a straight pair green window. So here's how it's going to play out. People are so confused. They're going crazy. I already see people tripping about the rebounding. People like, oh man, it's getting worse and worse because 2K has greens on rebounding. You guys just don't understand what that means. They're just showing you shit that's been in the game. I teach this shit on my channel all the time about the deeper things that go on behind the scenes that we can't see. You guys don't think there's a still green window? You think, oh, somebody just plucking and they just getting the pluck. You don't think there's an actual green window based on the stats of the defender? You don't think there's a block green window? Oh my lord. You just don't see it. It's just like 2K gives the green shot. I don't know. It's just like that's always been a nostalgia visual effect of 2K to have the green release like that. But you see why they have it to where you could turn it off, right? And some people turn it off. They don't even want the green showing. So understand, like, that's a visual effect now for the rebounding. If a center's just grabbing boards, he's going to get the green. It's just going to show like, okay, you're doing good grabbing boards. That's it. It's not something like, oh, he's getting a super boost and he's being so OP and it's allowing him to know when he... No. Yeah, people can make that some type of like, oh yeah, I was greening up on you on the boards, like something like that, but it's nothing that's some type of advantage, right? So 2K has dropped this thing right here, a couple with dynamic motion, organic 101. Organic 101, okay, we see these and 2K gives this brief description. So what I did was I put this same information into AI to see what AI will give us on a breakdown, right? Just put these words, you know, it would just calculate these words and put these words into certain like deeper context for us. Natural body bumps, free flowing collision, interior defense easier to put a body on shooters when they are finishing around the rim, rebounding, timing, feedback, ideal time to jump is before the ball makes it the final bounce off the rim. That's them telling you guys the ideal time. Ideal is just saying that's like usually the best time, that second bounce, you know what I mean? Because it's on that way of coming down. When if people shoot and the ball's going and you jump while the ball's in the air, you're going to be out of position. You understand? That's simple basketball common knowledge. So I don't know how people can't read and get stuff done. Shoot, a lot of people went to college, certain stuff. I was struggling in high school, but it's certain little simple things that seem like people just, you know, maybe that was just a little, I don't know, right? Higher rebound attributes will make it easier to nail your timing. Nailing your timing is just you nailing that word. I guess it confuses you out right there, but they're just saying to nail your timing to get a rebound. That's it. Not, oh, it's like a green window meter. There's always been a meter there that you guys couldn't see. You're not seeing a meter though. It's just when you grab it, you'll get a green if you grabbed it or not. If you got the right timing on it. That's all. It's probably just to make the game look a little bit more fresh to them, the visual effect they're trying to do, right? So right here we got this. Cheaters in NBA 2K26, no RNG, gonna be shooting crazy like this. Here's one thing I want people to always understand this. Now that there's a pure green window, there will be a certain little skill gap to where there will be skill when it comes to shooting the ball. Do not think for a chance like, oh, we're gonna just, everybody's gonna be spraying easily. It would be easy to see the Zenners now. We just don't play against them. We ban them. It's a community of us all playing together. It's gonna be simple to do that. We've done that back in the day. People was using park cards. Stop playing. Everybody stopped playing in 17. Literally, people, you realize somebody was cheating back then, to stop playing. Like, we're going to get back to those days, trust me, because people are probably going, as long as they make the 2K an enjoyable 2K, we will get back to those days, because people will be enjoying the game and they will be wanting to enjoy the cheaters, right? All right, now also remember, builds will be more balanced this year. Remember, they said they want each position to matter. Builds will, they say this every year, y'all, but it's their job to work on it every year. We're playing the same thing every year. They can't change it and make like something called a back strong dynamic, and that's like a new position, like, you know how center, power forward, point guard. No, they're always going to have to work and revamp the same builds and okay, balance them. But this year they're going to make it more balanced, people. So for people to think like, oh, I'm gonna have this build and just be spraying, watch when Mike Wayne starts saying some real stuff. Once they show the mod player stuff, he's gonna start saying some real things. I know they went hard with the balance. If they made it to where it's a pure green window, they went hard with the balance to where if you lacking at this, you gonna feel it. I know it. Know how 2K moves. Now let's get on to the juicy final part. Now we went here. A couple of dynamic more when they was talking about the dynamic organic 1v1, meaning instead of having a limited number of pre-programmed animations for defense, bumps, and collisions, the game engine will likely calculate these interactions in real time. This means that the defender's movements, the ball handler's momentum, and the player's attributes will all combine to create a unique fluid interaction every time. So what they're saying right here is they're using a little bit more of the AI technology for the one-on-one, right? Organic one-on-one, meaning we'll probably see a little bit better, like if the player's being able to go left to right, we'll be able to see a defender be able to go left to right. When we watch the Trae Young clip, when I do my next gameplay video, make sure you guys watch that. You'll see what I'm talking about, right? It just looks a little bit more like defenders are more planted to the ground, even when they was just moving in the microphone, right? This was their biggest thing that they had to do to make the game balanced, make the defense a little bit more. You see how it just, what they was talking about right here is just both sides of the ball is going to get some good play. Please just have it right. That's it. Make it to where if he just got beat, he got beat. You playing grade D, you playing grade D. In previous game, when a defender would make contact with a ball handler, specific animation might trigger, such as the ball handler getting bounced off the defender. With these new upgrades, a defender who has a high strength defense rating might be able to stubbily nudge a dribbler off their path without full-blown bump. Damn. See, this is okay. This is making sense now. So now you're gonna be able to get a little bump off somebody. Oh my lord. Conversely, all ball handler with high speed and strength might be able to power through a defender with a low rating, with the defender's body position adjusting realistically to the contact. The organic feeling makes defense stops less about triggering a specific animation and more about proper positioning and timing. Yes, that sounds good. See how it's breaking down what they're saying within this meaning? Easy, simple stuff. It's probably the shit 2K be doing, right? Interior defense, right? When they're saying easier to put a body on shooters when they come into the rim, right? Finishing around the rim. The meaning, the game's defensive logic will be improved to better recognize when a defender is in good position to challenge a shot near the basket. Okay? The phrase put a body on suggests the physical contact and proper defense positioning will now have a more significant impact on the outcome of a shot attempt, even without perfectly timed block. This aims to reduce the number of easy uncontested finishes inside. Ooh. Listen to what it's saying. Right? Put a body on, the physical contact and proper defense positioning will now have a more significant impact on the out. What did I say? Like, bro, I'm glad like we see this and we put it AI, they give us a more deeper breakdown. They aim, and I'm always going to put it like this because we always have to play the game as well. They aim for, so when, even if you're in good position and somebody's just coming and trying to dunk meter, there's a new logic system now where being in good position, this is how they break it down. Look, easier to put a body on shooters when they're finishing around the rim. Easier to put a body on shooters while they're finishing around the rim. Listen to that. Oh my God. So people who just try to go and just force a rim run, if somebody's in good position, you're not going to get it. It's like you probably got to do more. Somebody's riding your hip and then dunk the ball. Like, it's a certain position, new dynamic thing that they have in the game. Yes, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Example, a center matched up with a guard driving to the basket. In older games, the guard might initiate a layup animation that the center couldn't properly contest, even if they were in the right of their path. With this upgrade, the center's body and defense attributes now magnetize the shooter's body, making it easier to absorb the contact and force a more difficult shot or even a miss. So even centers are getting love. So when guards were just coming in, shooting some crazy layups, sometimes getting some crazy stuff off, they're back. Look, just reading this lets you know the builds are back. I'm going to bring this back up in my next video. The balance is back. guards can't just go and play with a big no more. People was not making bigs 7-footers. Dribbling a little, scoring, but not really to say, oh yeah, 7-footer, I got a 7-footer. You know what I mean? Now, rebound timing feedback. I already told y'all and gave y'all the example about it, right? It's nothing to even go in there, right? No need. Okay, so that was the last thing that they said about in those notes that they broke down, right? Now, I'm going to bring this back up within my next video. All right, people? Good stuff. Now, I told you guys, Proplay. Now, dynamic lower body pose, matching, adjust the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly. Remove the skating seen in past games. Ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. People, y'all try to say, OG, bro, you just, things are cycles, bro. I've seen people hate dreads, then they like dreads. Some people say, oh, I never did, but I've seen trends, bro. You can't get lost in that. I like some. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. That's like you get a person like, man, people just gotta rely on reality. This right here, they do this and we could plant and stop and move good, bro. It's over with. People are going to like this 2K better than all the past 2Ks we played. I'm telling you. Probably be some little glitch or some cheater, maybe something they'll complain about down the road. But I'm telling y'all, they seem like it's all the little things we need. They have not been giving us that fresh 2K where the builds are balanced. The game got a good speed, good shooting. The parks are good. The rewards is good. Like, come on, that's all you have to do. Make the builds balanced. Don't make it where all you see is, oh man, like, yeah, people can go out there with some crazy unique lineups that sometimes will make it to where big men matter, small forwards matter, PGs matter. That's it. Hit that like, subscribe. We got another banger coming soon. See y'all next.